You know, they say that some games were made ahead of their time. No one has ever said that about the game we're looking at right now, Double Switch. No one's ever said that, especially when this game was first released in 1993 for the Sega CD. This was, well, is an FMV game, one of the many FMV games that was released on the Sega CD that gave it its bad reputation, but maybe this game has finally found its proper home, its proper platform, because now, so many years after it first came out, it's been released on mobile devices. And as far as an FMV game goes, where you control by tapping the screen, I mean, this works much better as a game on Android than it did on Sega CD, and the video quality is a lot better as well. So we're going to play the demo for Double Switch. And when we begin this, something that you might realize, if you're familiar at all with Night Trap, this game is basically Night Trap. It's the follow-up to Night Trap, actually. It was made by the same developers. Digital Pictures, purveyors of many quality FMV titles of the 90s. And, you know, it's good to see that they're making a comeback. Why don't we just see how you play the game? Press instructions. How do you play this? All right, so there's some text that doesn't entirely fit on the screen, but that's okay. That's Eddie. He's the main character. Well, technically, we, the player, is the main character. Eddie is the main person that we see on the screen, but we play ourselves. And Eddie, played by Corey Haim, is going to be the person who frequently is talking to us, telling us what to do, and maybe yelling at us if we do things wrong. We have to trap intruders. It says that we have to set traps, but we can't set too many traps, otherwise we'll cause a power overload. It'll make more sense when we actually start the game. When a character we want to trap steps on a trap, we tap the screen, and then we trap them. We also have to find some code numbers and power boxes to free Eddie, who has been locked in the basement and he can't get out. What are the controls? This is just basically what we saw. It mentions we can arm traps by tapping the button. There are many characters for us to discover and fall in love with, like Eddie, the lead character. Someone locked him in the basement. He needs our help to help him get out. Lyle's the handyman. Eddie does not like Lyle. He'll tell us. He'll tell us we need to trap Lyle at any opportunity. Elizabeth is the manager of the hotel. She dresses like that. And Alex on the right is the young journalist. Here's Laura and Phoebe, you know, and actually when I tried this demo, I barely saw them at all because they're in video clips that don't have to do with traps, and I mean, why would we even be involved with anything that doesn't have to do with traps? Jeff is the leader of Scream, a band that lives on the second floor, and then there's Brutus, the dangerous aging mobster. He's spent most of his life in prison. Sad story. I've mentioned traps. Why would there be traps to begin with? Well, we can learn about the hotel that the game takes place in. It's the Edward Arms. It's an old hotel built at the turn of the century. It originally did not have traps in it. Like, I thought it was originally just like a normal Egyptian-themed hotel. But the builder, Lionel Atwater Edward III, died. And then, you know, no one was taking care of the hotel until Eddie went to work. He explored the entire mansion, and then he wanted to protect it, so he built, like, traps all over in the hotel. Like, the entire place is booby-trapped. I assume he didn't actually mention this to anyone. He just did it himself. Just built traps all over the place. But he can't control the traps now, because he's been trapped in the basement. We have to get him out of there. There's this thing? We won't see it in the demo. I assume this is probably some endgame thing. It's not something we need to be concerned about right now. Apparently, Lionel Atwater Edward III took this thing, whatever it is, took it back with him to New York. It's probably somewhere in the hotel. I'm gonna guess this is what the game is about. But But again, we won't find out about that in the demo. What are the general tips it has to tell us? It mentions don't worry about letting characters escape. It's not possible to capture all the characters. Green icons indicate tenants. Yellow icons are outsiders. Red icons are Lyle the Handyman and Trouble. And that's something that's actually useful, because we can trap anyone and everyone in the game, but we don't necessarily want to trap everyone. Like green icons indicating tenants, we probably don't want to trap them. We could try to do it. Alright, we're going to start a new game. Now, if you're familiar at all with this kind of game, with Night Trap, then something you might know is that it's really hard to actually follow what's going on, because there is multiple video clips happening at all times, and you can't pay attention to all of them at the same time. Even if there are clips where important story is happening, you may have to look at other clips, because you might have to activate traps or something. So this game is kind of hard to follow. You're meant to play it a bunch of times. We probably will just... yeah, we'll start off and see what we do. Let's start the demo.
You and me are friends, right? You gotta help me.
I'm your friend, Corey. I'll always be your friend.
You again? Oh, come on, get with it. Get me out of here.
Oh, we didn't actually get the intro because I started this before, and it's picking up.
Stay here and cover me while I check things out.
Knowing that I had already started the game. But we can tap on any of the video clips on the sides of the screen. That's an improvement from the Sega CD version, where you didn't actually see what was going on in these other rooms, but here we get an idea of what's happening. I could click on... Fortunately, the power of her sonic scream scared away the man in the suit.
Now you're making me look bad. Screw up again and you're gone.
Eddie's mad at us because I did not trap that man. I could have. I'm trying to tap on something else, but nothing's happening. That's weird. Is that a... That's probably not supposed to happen. Okay, I guess... Is it working now? No, I still can't tap on anything. Everything went dark, and I cannot tap on other video clips, which I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be able to do that. I could have trapped that guy when he stepped on it. I'm almost positive I'm supposed to be able to tap on other video clips, because the game can't actually be played if I can't select other video clips aside from this room. That's no good. I guess if we're stuck here, I might as well look at how the traps work.
Those suckers get to the power box, and now we're all cut off.
So there's a power box that the bad guys, if they get to it, they can cut off the power to the traps, and as such, we are helpless, so I will retry.
You again? Oh, come on, get with it. Get me out of here.
I mean, maybe I don't want to get you out of here, Corey. Maybe I just want to look at other rooms and see what's going on. You know, get a load of this story. Like, here's a guy coming in through the window. Why is he doing that? Like, he's probably here to steal something. Eddie, he didn't actually tell us why things are happening. He just said that, there are bad guys here. Oh, that guy Trip. I could have trapped him. And she's screaming. And now he's gonna be mad at me again.
Me look bad. Screw up again and you're gone.
All right, I'll help her out next time.
Hey, stop scoping me. If I want your help, I'll ask for it. Got it?
I guess he's aware that he's being watched by cameras. Because he spoke directly to us.
When I come back, I want you gone.
All right. I mean, there are other things happening in other scenes that we can look at. Like this guy. Now, hold on. This guy's coming in. I'm going to have to trap him by the power box, otherwise it's game over. Like this. There we go. Get him out of here. Now what's going on up here? I mean, why would we be watching anything else but this? I could be trapping people, but I mean, all right, let's watch. Okay, here's these two girls that you don't actually, they don't actually get involved with any of the trap scenes, at least in this demo. We could follow them just to see what story stuff they're uncovering.
The statue of Isaac.
Yeah, there you go.
Keeper between the passageway of life and death. Pay dirt.
I guess they're looking for the statue.
Hey, Wake up. You gotta get the code numbers to get me out of here.
See, I'm not paying attention. I'm failing on the job. Like, I'm supposed to be watching some of these guys. Like, I could trap this guy probably. Like, when he steps on the floor right there. What happens to them after we trap them? I assume that they die.
Pretty little feet and some new concrete shoes.
They probably get fed into some meat grinder. I assume I'm murdering them. Because I don't actually know what it is that's happening to them.
Boys, come.
Oh, here's the handyman. Eddie hates this guy. Oh, I think I missed the trap.
Look, you're letting the handyman run all over the building. He's trying to screw things up for us. Trap him whenever you can.
Yeah, I hit the wrong trap. I was hitting coffin. I should have hit punch, which would have trapped the handyman. And here's like a gangster. He's walking in the hotel. He's paying off the manager for reasons unknown.
Now I know the gentleman you fellas are looking for. He's in room 232.
That man is wearing like a bird thing. Hold on, let me trap him.
Duh. You just bagged Jeff. You know Jeff, the singer? Do that again, and you're gone.
I guess Eddie's pretty tight with Jeff. Pretty mad that I did that.
You're letting those suckers get the upper hand. Come on, get with it, pal.
Oh man, I'm screwing up all over. So many things I could be looking at right now. Like, how did she get out already? Trap her by the fireplace. I don't know who she is, or why she's looking around, but in the trap she goes. Here's this guy. It's a good thing no one thinks anything strange of all these markings on the floor. Like, I mean, I guess there's no reason for them to avoid them. And I do wonder how Eddie installed these traps all over the hotel without anyone actually noticing. Oh, is this guy going after the power box? He probably is. Yep, there he goes. Gonna have to get him. And that, of course, that's the one that's the most important to make sure that we get. Oh man, he's fighting back against the trap. Oh, but he was not looking where he was going. He almost succeeded. Oh, what's going on up here?
On his dying deathbed, he told me there was treasure buried in this building. Why am I gonna make this up?
Maybe you want to buy yourself some time. So I don't blow your face all over this room. You know what, Brutus? Time's up.
No!
You thought Luigi was Brutus's friend? He doesn't have any friends. Neither do you.
Oh, Eddie cut us off. We let Brutus get shot. I mean, I didn't know that we were trying to protect him. I guess Eddie must be pretty tight with Brutus as well. But apparently he is one of the people that that's on our list to protect. One of the tenants.
You again?
Yep, me again.
Oh, come on, get with it. Get me out of here.
I am trying to get with it. All right, let's try to do this for real. Like, over here. She's going to get attacked. And then we can trap this guy by the fireplace. So each room is 2 traps. You have to tap it 3 times to prime it. You can't, like, do it too... You see on the left there's a meter? Like, that limits how many traps you can prime. It's the thing that limits you in the game. And I can hit that to save her. And then I'm going to go over here and get him. What's going on up here? No, I think I missed that. I'm not sure which trap we would have been able to get right there.
Waiting for this could be really big.
Good afternoon, girls.
Oh, hold on. No. I don't think I missed anything there, but... Now, I don't know if there actually is a number of people that I have to trap. Like, some I have to, like this guy going by the power box, because he'll cause a game over. But like any of the other random thugs, I don't know if I have to trap them. The number goes up in the lower right of how many people I'm trapping. And I want the number to go up. It's a video game. Man, that guy with some moves, he almost made it out. No, I was too late on that guy. I should have hit that before. Uh-oh, this guy's going to the power box. He's going to open it up, and we need to be looking when he does that so we see the number. That's one of the 4 numbers that we need to break Eddie out. And we already did this guy, so we know it's the lamp. See, I can't actually watch any story stuff while this is going on because I'm trapping these guys. Like, that story stuff happening right there? Or like right here? This meeting right here? If I'm trapping people, how can I watch this?
Oh, I'm just doing a story about the building.
You stay out of my business or I'm gonna put your pretty little feet in some new concrete shoes. Got it?
A lot of things happening at once in this game. Oh, hold on. I can get Lyle this time. He's by the column, which is punch.
Boom. Yeah, all right. Good job. Good job. That should slow him down. Very nicely done.
Oh, I got Eddie's approval. That means so much to me. He approves that I was able to spring a trap on Lyle, who, I don't know, Lyle doesn't seem like he's doing anything wrong, really. He's just the handyman. And I guess maybe you figure the handyman... Yeah, I guess maybe he might be trying to disable our traps, because why would this hotel have traps in it? But, it doesn't really sound like he's doing anything... Oh, actually, I wasn't even paying attention to that. I could have gotten that guy. Missed. Oh, that guy's gonna look at the box. Need to make sure I keep my eyes on him. That's the 2nd number. What about up here? Oh, right here. 3rd number, 347. We almost got the code to spring Eddie out.
Oh. Look at you. Wanton. Is she lustful?
You love it, don't you?
It's hot action going on in Double Switch. This guy's going after the power box. So I have to ignore any other scenes that's happening right now. But I do have to watch this one, I guess, because Brutus is going to come meet Luigi, and we're going to have to stop him from getting shot.
2 weeks are up, my friend.
He's by the column, which is punch.
What do you think, I'm stupid? I'm gonna believe there's gold around here?
I'm telling you, Luigi, my father laid bricks in this building. On his dying deathbed, he told me there was treasure buried in this building. Why am I gonna make this up?
Maybe you wanna buy yourself some time. So I don't blow your face all over this room. You know what, Brutus? Time's up.
Luigi and Mario, their days are numbered.
You tell them, those Mario brothers. Who do they think they are? They've been getting away with stuff for far too long. About time someone showed them their place. We already saw this trap, actually. This clip is repeating. But I'll get him anyway. What's going on up here? And what about over here? Oh yeah, look at this action going on right here. I didn't realize that this game was for adults, if you know what I'm saying.
Look, the handyman is screwing around with my system. Trap him whenever you can.
And handyman's screwing around with something else. Afraid to tell you. I don't think he's thinking about traps or your system. Hold on, we're gonna get the last number right here. $3473, and Eddie is free. Oh, I could have gotten that. I guess it does. I don't know if it matters. I don't know if it matters.
Ah! Great! Great! You got the code number, great! Oh, you're good! You're very, very good! I'm out of here. All right, let me level with you. I'll tell you what's really going on around here. I think there's a killer in the building, and I think I know who it is, and I'm gonna nail the sucker. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch the basement camera on for you. Keep an eye on my place. Don't let nobody knows around here. Code numbers.
And that's the end of the demo. The game would continue on past this, but of course, this is just a demo. So that's Double Switch. The first chapter, anyway. It's like an FMV game. No one liked it when it came out on the Sega CD. I don't know if anyone likes it now, but it's weird considering that this platform is so much more appropriate for this game than the Sega CD was. Like, it's weird to think that, oh, Digital Pictures, they were actually making mobile games back in 1993. And no one wants to play mobile games on their console. Especially not the $300 CD add-on that you just got. That promised the future of technology. And you know, $300 for a kid, that's really not easy to come by. So, you know, you might feel disappointed if you happen to be a kid in that position who, you know, begged with your parents to spend the $300 on the Sega CD because it's going to be so awesome. And then maybe it wasn't so awesome because of games like this. Maybe you know someone like that.
Hey, you. I need your help.
But, oh, hold on, we got an ad. Well, I mean, it is a mobile game after all, even if it is a demo. I'll just skip that. So yeah, that's Double Switch on Android. It's a much more appropriate platform for this game. Not to mention the video quality is a lot better. If you ever played the Sega CD, then you know that it could only display 64 colors on screen at once, and video looked absolutely terrible. Even though there were so many FMV games that were released for it. Developers just kept insisting on releasing FMV games on that platform, even though video looked absolutely terrible on it. So, you know, memories of wasting a lot of money on a platform that really made no sense. I mean, there were good games on it. There's a small but good library that you can get for it. Games like Double Switch are not among them. But it's fun to see this game being released on a more appropriate platform 23 years later? Yeah, 23 years is how long it took. But it's on mobile now, and it's actually a lot easier to play and a lot better to look at in terms of video quality. And the touchscreen controls work very well for it. So that's Double Switch. An FMV game in the style of Night Trap. Kind of hard to follow because so many video clips are happening all at once, and you may want to watch particular story clips, but you can't because the game wants you to go trap the intruders, so you're going to have to interrupt with whatever it is you were watching to do that. So it is a game that's meant to be played multiple times so you can see all the video clips and learn the entire story. This entire story about how this Egyptian-themed hotel is under attack by gangsters or something. I'm not really sure, but I guess they're probably looking for that one statue. I guess it'll all make sense in the end. And you might be wondering, what are what's the player supposed to be? Like, what is our character? Well, in the intro, like I said, I didn't actually get the intro because this is not the first time I started it up. And the second time you start it up, you just get this message from Eddie saying, "Oh, you're back again." But the first time you play it, he mentions how he has been locked in the basement and he has been cut off from everything except the phone lines, so he was able to get you into his system through the phone lines. And as for you, the player are you. Like, you sitting at your TV playing your Sega CD. He jacked your Sega CD in through the hotel's phone lines so you can use your Sega CD to control his surveillance system. That's the premise of the game. And I guess now that it's on mobile devices, he's actually jacking your tablet into the phone lines. I mean, phone lines are kind of outdated now, but let's just pretend he's jacking your tablet in through the phone lines so you can control his surveillance system and get him out of the basement. That's Double Switch. I kind of had fun with it on this platform. I certainly would not have had fun with it on an actual console, but the touchscreen's not bad. That's been Double Switch from Digital Pictures. Could this possibly mean that a Night Trap release is forthcoming? We can only hope. We can only hope. R.I.P. Corey Haim.